Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm SimsDive and welcome to part 5 of how to play the Sims 4 walkthrough. I can't believe I'm already 5 parts in already. We do have a few more parts to go. Again, this is a 10-part series, so if it's dragging, I do apologize. But in the last video, we actually did build this addition onto our Sims home, and we definitely upgraded the standard home, so now it is a lot better for her. So I think she's definitely going to be a lot happier here, and it's just for the sake of keeping your Sim alive or dead, whatever you want to do. Today we're going to actually discuss interactions and choices between Sims. Again, this is probably going to be the longest video, so I will try to keep it as short and sweet as possible. I won't go over every single detail because there is so much for you to explore, and I'd hate to take away all of the surprises for you. So in order to create a friend with a Sim, you do have to start out by introducing your Sim to them. Sometimes your interactions might go bad or good depending on what kind of Sim you are, what kind of Sim they are, and if your traits conflict. So down here you'll see that I already have some negative interactions. If you paid attention in the very second video that I did, there was a welcoming party, and I always cancel that because honestly I hate it. I don't like them coming over to my house, but I guess that's just me. But I do have a good friend. She's actually, if you hover over here, you can see that we are acquaintances, and you can actually view her Sim profile. So she's an adult and we are acquaintances, neither friend nor foe, just an average relationship. So you can see what kind of special information about your Sims friends there are. So we're going to go out and venture into the world again. Might not go to a different neighborhood, but let's actually see what friends we have walking about. You will see some crazy Sims sometimes, so that's definitely fun to see. All right, so I do see that we have a man right here, and I already know this is Dominic, again, because I've played the game for so long. He is with the Get Together pack, if I'm not mistaken. So if you hover over the Sim, you can see information about him. Like, he is in the Spin Masters Club, and he is in the Good Timers, which is associated, again, with the Get Together pack, so I was right. But you can see that he is an adult. So all you have to do is click on the Sim, and again, as we stated in the last video, you do have different choices of what kind of introduction you would like to do. So I'm going to do a friendly introduction. So they'll stop in their tracks, and they'll wait for you to say hello to them. He is kind of buff, though. And she just disappeared. All right. So here we are going to meet with the Sim, and they are going to exchange a friendly introduction. And as you can see, we have already added him to our list of interactions. So if you hover over him, you can see information about him and that we are acquaintances. So it looks like he is an adult, and he is married to Moira. And I hope I said that right, but Moira... So she is his wife, so we can't do any flirty interactions with him. We actually can, but that's called home wrecking. So let's try to just build a friendship with him. So now that you've had an interaction with the Sim, you will get a lot of choices from interactions. Some of these will help you with skills. So if you see any of these sunglasses by a specific option, that will give you a charisma skill, which you can build while speaking with a Sim. And you just have happy reactions. So again, if your Sim is feeling a certain way, you can have a different reaction based off of how you're feeling. You do get different interactions based off of different packs. But if you hit more choices, you do have friendly options, funny options, romantic, mischievous, mean, different club options from the Get Together pack. So let's just do a friendly option. And a good thing to do if you're not sure what traits the Sim has to see if you're going to be interfering with anything is look for in the friendly option, get to know. And if you hit that at least about 3 times, I believe, you will learn what trait the Sim has. So I'm going to hit it twice just to kind of get to know him. Well, that's self-explanatory, but it's just to see what traits that he has. Let's see. So we are speaking with him. Let's move this conversation along. And as you can see, it is a casual discussion. He's feeling fine right now. And we did acquire the charisma skill. But we didn't learn anything about him, so let's see if there's a different... Okay, so let's see if we can still ask him. Getting to know. So I don't see that option available anymore. So sometimes options do just randomly disappear. Maybe I'm not looking for it hard enough. Okay, but typically in an interaction with a sim, you can get to know them to see what traits they have, to see if it's something that's compatible with you, if you're looking for a partner. Let's, for sake of the tutorial, have her interact with someone and try to make it a romantic encounter. So who is this? He is a young adult, so we do have the availability to flirt with him. So we're going to try a respectful introduction with him. All right, so let's speed it up so she can get over there and meet with him. So they are going to do a respectful introduction, and already he is part of our acquaintances. And now we are having a discussion. I wouldn't recommend, unless he is a flirty sim too, doing anything flirty right off the back if you are looking for romance, just because it might get shot down and then you will have an awkward conversation. So we're going to ask about career. You can just learn different things about the sim. And honestly, what I like to do to help move their meter along is just do a different variety of friendly options or funny options so you can tell jokes. There's so many different things that you can do to communicate with. All right, so we did learn that he is unemployed currently, so sometimes you can learn about a sim's job. So let's just discuss latest books. And she is a bookworm, so it does help with that. And he's trying to leave, so I'm saying, no, you cannot leave. We're going to talk with you. So if she was in a bad mood, a lot of these choices, like especially the mean one, we would have show up. So whatever your mood your sim is currently in, if they're in kind of a neutral mood, you'll get just different basic options. But if you're feeling flirty, more flirtation options will come about. So let's just see. We're going to ask if he's single. We're going to compliment his appearance. And then we are going to flirt a little bit. I wouldn't recommend asking a risque question unless your sim has a high enough level with them, because that actually, like, for some reason, very much offends them. Oh, and we learned that he is unflirty. Okay, so as I just tried to flirt with him, he's unflirty, and that automatically put him in a tense mood. So that just, okay. It just doesn't seem like good, but he is flirting back. He doesn't like that he's flirting. So let's see. And we did get a little heart, but that doesn't mean really anything right now. So I'm going to try to confess my attraction. But you do get different options, like you can kiss hands, you can go out on a date together, exchange numbers, you can offer a rose. So I'm going to try that with him. He might turn it down because he is unflirty. Okay, so he's confusing me because he's unflirty, but he is taking my thing. But he looks very uncomfortable about it. He hates that he's doing this. Maybe he's just trying to be nice. But as you can see, our romantic meter did go up a little bit, so we might have more options. And of course, if she was in a flirty mood, definitely it would have like much more impact. So he's not yelling at us. I just want to make that clear. He is just very tense, and hence that's why he looks the way he does. But he'll be okay. So let's see if I kiss his hands. And he seems to like it. So maybe he's not sure what he wants. So I can shout forbidden words at him. I can embrace him. And I can blow a kiss. So as you can see, some more romantic options are coming available. Oh, okay. Bye, Ivan. So I guess that's out of the park for that. But now we do have to open sim profile, so we do have 2 unknown traits that we need to find out. And like I said, he is currently unemployed. Those are some shiny pants, but he is our romantic interest. It's too early to tell, but there could definitely be something there. So that does tell you there is something about him, but she's not in a flirty mood, so we don't get many flirty reactions from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call him back here, and I'm going to invite him to hang out at my place. We're going to get a little scandalous here.
Yeah, Wapana.
I've been married, please. So he said he'll be right over, so there he is. He did automatically appear, so I'm just going to have her teleport and meet up with him. So I'm going to speak with him, and I am just going, oh, I can do a first kiss. So I'm going to try a first kiss on them. Sometimes what I do is I actually do edit this sim so he kind of fits what I want. I do my best not to do that though, but they did just have their very first kiss. And we did receive a call, but I'm going to ignore it.
Oh, yes.
So he is in a flirty mood and she is happy. So she did gain a new moodlet from that. So it was their first kiss, swirling with feelings of passion and happiness after a kiss with someone new. And they do have an amorous exchange. There are no sentiments yet, but I'm sure we will get there very shortly. So as of right now, I am just going to try to build up their meter. I can even invite him to stay the night. So let's do that. So he is feeling flirty, so that's why he's kind of moving in a little weird way. I am going to just try different options with him because I do want to show you how different interactions can cause. I can show you how different interactions can cause just better relationships with Sims. So if your bar gets all the way up here, your Sims can become best friends. Or if it was in the red from being rude to another Sim, you could be mortal enemies. There are just some really drastic highs and really drastic lows. So I'm going to flirt with him a little bit more. I'm going to try to find those other traits because I do want to see what he is all about. So he does seem to like that we're flirting with him, but again, he's not flirty, so... Oh, so he is proper, so that is a new trait. But you seem to be unlocking more options based on how your Sim is acting. And as you can see, the more reaction she gets with him, the different moodlets that she does get. So he's feeling flirty. I'm going to have them both try to feel a little flirty. Alright, so let's see. So now you can either woohoo or you can try for a baby. You can do a pickup line, you can give him a romantic gift, or you can whisper seductively, although he is feeling kind of tired. So I'm not going to do this on camera, at least for the tutorial. But if you... Somebody's in my pool. Ma'am, can I help you? Okay. I guess she's just enjoying our pool. So anyway, so if you click on the bed, you can actually woohoo with him, or you can try for a baby with him. And actually, you can give him the residence key so he can come over anytime. He doesn't need to knock on the door. And you can even have him join the household. So I think we're going to do that. We're just going to invite him to be a part of our family. It won't cause them to be married. So we can go into that as well. And you're moving in together. Click OK to go to the split from household and move and modify which Sim will live in which household. So once you click OK, the screen will pop up. He does have 20,000 simoleons in his account. So once you click on him, you can either have her move to his house or you can have him move to her house. So I'm going to move him over, and you can see that the money is automatically deducted and added into your account. So once you click OK, he will appear as being a part of the family. So you will have to take care of him as well. So you can see he's tired, but I'm going to cheat. So you can make him happy. Now, different emotions can be deadly, as I've stated before. So we did see that he was just very, very tired. So if a sim is very hungry or, if they can actually die from different moods as well. So if they're embarrassed, they can die of embarrassment. If they're angry, they can die like super angry. It'll tell you right here, it will have little mood music every time their mood changes. But if it says something like if they're in a laughing mood, if they're hysterical, it'll show you that your sim needs to calm down, and you can do that by interacting with a mirror to have them calm down, because that can kill them if they're in a specific mood or if their needs are very much deprived. So do pay attention to that and make sure that your sims are happy. So we did talk about building romantic relationships. So now what I'm going to actually try to do is I want to have them, you can see, okay, so here's a good interaction. So now that he's part of our family, we do have his traits. So we learned that he is outgoing, proper, unflirty, and he is also domestic. What I am going to do is click on her, and you can see the interactions that he has. Reluctantly hold hands, pathetic pickup line, unflirty kiss, futile flirt, anxiously confess attraction. So that's pretty funny. That he anxiously confess attraction. If that's not me in a nutshell, I don't know what is. But what we're going to do is have them start dating, just so you can see what that is like. So she is single, so we do not need to ask her that. We can have them try for a baby, so let's actually do that. So let's try for a baby. And I'm just gonna kind of zoom through this part because so they do get into bed, they get under the covers, and let's just look over here for a second. Look at all them bugs. So break out the candles, make it romantic. Sim and Ivan are woohooing for the first time. So that does produce some new moodlets. So first woohoo, the first time under the covers with a sim is always a memorable experience. Yeah, it is, Ivan. So, okay, well, all right. I forgot just how that is. So he's actually glowing. I'm not sure. Oh, no. Ivan, no. Ivan's an alien. I don't have my sound on, so I'm not sure if he sounds like an alien. But Ivan is an alien. So I didn't see this earlier, so I'm not sure. But this means that there's something special about him. So if you click on it, you can alter your disguise. What does he look like? Oh, okay. So we'll take you into another menu to adjust how he looks. Okay, so that's what he looks like in an alien form. Ivan, we should have talked about that before I got into bed with you. Okay, so maybe that's why he was being so discreet about who he is. Oh, this poor girl. First she catches on fire. Now she is probably impregnated by an alien. Okay, so let's just disregard that. After they had their first woohoo with an alien, dear Lord, oh my God, so she got a confident moodlet from woohooing, and then she xenophilia, behaving like the captain of a space journey. Oh my God. I've actually never had this happen before. I didn't even know that he was an alien. You seem so normal, Ivan. Okay, well, I guess let's see if we're pregnant. So typically once your sim is finished woohooing or trying for a baby, you can go over to the toilet and you can take a pregnancy test to see if they have successfully been pregnant or implanted in this case. So let's see if she's pregnant. So she'll sit on the toilet and take the test. And sometimes you will say, no baby, like this time. Sim's not pregnant, maybe next time. So let's just try again. So she does get a little sad moodlet from that. So failed to conceive. Sometimes it can be harder to expand a family than hoped for. So let's have them try again. Let's just bring it over here. Let's look at everything outside. This is the most awkward part about this. So there they are, ruffling the sheets. So we're going to have her take another pregnancy test. So let's see if that worked. All right, so now she is eating for 2. So you have the little confetti and the little music, and congratulations, the sim is expecting. There's going to be a new addition to this household. So her romantic meter with him went way up. So what you can do is you can see that she's already having a little bump. Your sim will be pregnant for about, I'd say, at least 3 or 4 days. They do have trimesters down here that you can track. So her second trimester is in 24 hours. And she will automatically share the news with whoever her spouse is. But there are different interactions you can have with a pregnant spouse. You can, let's see.
All
right, so as a pregnant sim, you can... So typically as a pregnant sim, you can invite people to feel your stomach. They're not really having that interaction right now, so maybe it's just with a higher friendship level. As a sim reacting to a pregnant sim, you can ask when the baby's due date is, ask to feel the stomach, just different things like that. And your sim will actually get morning sickness, so they can use a toilet to throw up, which she can do right now, which will help them feel better. So let's kind of develop their relationship further. And you can canoodle. Okay. Ivan's just a weird guy. So let's see if we can ask to start dating, and then we'll go extremely fast from there. So she can ask him to be her boyfriend. I'm not sure how much luck she'll have, but they are very flirty, so let's just see and hope for the best. Okay, so he kind of has no choice at this point. He's an alien that just knocked us up. First couple selfie, so cute. Little excitement dance. So now they are dating, and it will tell you that you just became the boyfriend or girlfriend of the sim. And let's actually see what different options we have. So now we can propose to him. So let's just do that for the sake of the tutorial to show you different interactions. So this is definitely going to be a shotgun wedding, I guess. So now she is going to propose to him. So Sim is proposing to Ivan. And they can either reject or accept it. So obviously he is accepting it. And now they're so excited. So they're going to have a lot of different moodlets going on here because she's happy, but she's also confident. So there is a new sentiment from it being a steamy exchange. So deeply in love, enamored sentiment. Some romantic moments leave a powerful impression a sim will never forget. She fell deeper in love with Ivan. Let's actually check our sim profile with him. So he is engaged. We are sweethearts. The foundation of a strong friendship has forged a lasting love, and he is deeply in love with us, and he is a known alien. Thanks again for that, Ivan. You're a real pal. And now to speed it along, you will get new options to either elope immediately or plan a wedding event. So let's just elope immediately so we can become married. And I do want to show you some interactions as far as adopting a child goes. So once they're finished with their little marriage celebration, it's just been an eventful day for this sim. All right, so now you can actually go to your phone. Since I'm kind of impatient and I don't want to wait for her to have a child, you can go to the household tab and you can hire a service, which This sounds weird, but you can adopt the child from your phone. You can also adopt animals and just hire different services. So we're going to adopt a child, and you will have your pick of boy or girl, actual baby, toddler, or kid. So I'm going to, let's see. So I'm going to have her adopt, I'm going to adopt a little girl, and I'm actually going to have him adopt a child as well, just so you can see the different interactions that you can take. So let's adopt a child, and this time we are going to adopt a toddler. Now you will need furniture for specific kids, like a toddler does need a toddler bed. They do need a potty and a high chair. Simple things like that your sim does need to get for kids, but you will learn exactly what all those things are the more that you play. I'm not too worried about showing you what items are specifically required for right now, but let's just speed through this because they're both going to be bringing home new children. So you can have a full household up to 8 Sims, that's including pets. So just make sure that you're very aware of that it only goes up to 8. And you can honestly change the name of your sim if you like. So if you don't like the name Lena, you can click the randomization option. But I'm fine with that. So now we have 2 little girls to welcome into our home. So she is bringing home a family member. Just to show you the different interactions that your sim will have with children. So let's start with the oldest child. So this sim, you can get a parenting skill. So you can hug lovingly. You can share big news. You can have different parenting options. You can teach them to do different things or put them to bed. And if she was doing her homework, she could ask her for homework help. She can ask her for advice. So if she were to be doing her homework right now, her sim parent could offer to help her with that homework. And then for toddlers, there's a lot of growth interactions that you can do with them. So you can teach them to talk. You can tell them a story, give them a bubble bath. You can give them a food, and it will tell you that certain things are required to do that object. You can ask if they're okay. You can change their outfit. There's just so many different things you can do regarding children and helping them grow. So let's see, we can give her a bath. And it looks like we already have a sentiment. So looks like sentiments about Jasmine. So let's see what that was. So it looks like she is adoring. Ivan just wants the best for Jasmine and thinks she is so wonderful. That's so cute. All right, so let's have our sim help her new daughter with homework. So those options right here. So they will stand over them, and you will get a parenting skill for helping them. It will help your child also complete their homework faster, but they will stand there, and you will gain friendship from your child. So you just became good friends with that sim. And just like your sim, you will make sure you have to take care of yours. And we did discuss bar meters in, I believe it was the second part of the series. So she will show you what percentage homework she has done, what grade test she has to get a better grade, and how she's doing at school. So again, she has classes 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. And they do get vacations off for holidays and specific things. And as you can see over here, Daddy's giving his new daughter a bath. Alien daddy, that is. So he did reach the parenting level as well. But there are different interactions as far as taking care of your sims. And your child sim will have a meter as far as responsibility. So they do have character values. Oh, and apparently our new daughter is a kleptomaniac. We have an alien dad, a new pregnant mom who just adopted 2 daughters, one of which is a kleptomaniac. This is life. This is life. And children can acquire different skills as well. They can't acquire as many skills as adults can, but she acquired the movement skills. So you can teach her to walk. You can teach her how to use the bathroom. But just look, that's so cute. And I don't know if you just saw that, but she did get the little responsibility trait, so her homework is complete for the day. But your kid does have character values, so just to kind of show you. empathy. So you do have manners. Obviously, the red means that you have bad manners, emotional control, responsibility, empathy, and conflict resolution. Your sim, whether it be a child or a teen, will come to their adult parent or an adult figure with advice, and then whatever you decide to choose from that device does affect one of these. So typically with manners, if your child sets the table or if they do the dishes, that does cause them to gain manners and responsibility from completing their homework, that they are different things. And these are traits that will help them later in life. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but these do have an effect on how the sim shapes themselves. I'm curious to see what she can steal, because I don't typically make bad sims because I'm so afraid of it, but I don't know what a sim can steal. I've never had a kleptomaniac sim, so if anyone has any ideas about that, I'm definitely interested to see what a kleptomaniac sim can actually do, because I'm sure. So definitely, if you've ever had a kleptomaniac sim, just let me know if it's stuff from their own house or just stuff from outside that they can steal from somebody. But daddy and daughter are getting down, so I guess, happy home. So this is one of the interactions I was speaking about earlier, where if you have a really positive bar with Sims, so we have maxed out our bar with her about being friendly. So if you click the friendly option, you can become best friends. That bar can diminish based on your how many frequent interactions you have. So they are becoming best friends, and now they are best friends. So they are mother and daughter and best friends, even though they're kleptomaniacs, and we did get a new sentiment. So let's see if there's any other little interactions we can do from being best friends or from being her parents. So we can give her a talking to and express love. We can share the big news. So let's see how she feels about being a sister. You can banter with an old friend, even though she's your daughter that you just adopted probably 2 minutes ago. You can banter with her like you've never seen. You can banter with her. We're feeling very flirty, so there's definitely some interactions to be had with that. So I'm not seeing anything regarding interactions as far as the pregnant sim is, but usually, like I said, you can ask to feel their stomach, ask when their due date is, just different things, but I'm not seeing for some reason anything about them being pregnant. But you can banter with BFF, and sometimes you can even make a secret handshake if you have a best friend or anything like that. So yeah. So as of right now, I think that is all for today as far as doing interactions with other Sims. And in the next video, we're going to be discussing knowing different lots around the world and hidden worlds, which is something I've been kind of excited to show you guys. So stick around. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. You're not required to subscribe, but based on today's events, you kind of should feel like you have to, because that was hilarious. But no, seriously, you don't have to, but it would make me feel better. And thank you again. And as always, happy simming.